Hello, my friends. Welcome back. We probably see where we last left off in the sewer. Let's go ahead and get our recap started. Let's start off with what happened in the last episode. So, we made our way down a underground facility. From the looks of it, it looks like it could just be some type of facility that was transferring things, or most likely just running something. But either way, we end up running into some type of underground facility, but we ended up running into some company. Yeah, this thing is terrifying. Somewhat. Anyway, we fight it, and we then make our way out of here. And the facility end up in the parking garage. We end up making our way to the cell holding area, and we end up running into a human going by the name of Ben. He states that he has the key card and could easily get us out if we help him, of course. However, before he could get the chance, something busts through the wall and decides to turn his head into a crushed watermelon. We decided to, and now, Ada, our friend here, ends up telling us that he was the CI. And now, we need to get out to see if we can figure out if he had anything useful, including getting that parking garage key card. So, unfortunately, there's only one way to do this. We found a note that states that all the parts are pretty much in separate areas. One's in the generation room, and one is unfortunately, in the clock tower of the RPD. Which means, yeah, we have to make our way back to the Raccoon City Police Department. So we make our way through and end up running into a new friend. This is going to be an enemy that'll be chasing you throughout this game, throughout the RPD segment. We end up running around trying to get parts that we can that way make our way up to the 3rd floor to get to the clock tower to receive our final part. We receive it, and thankfully, and we make our way back to the parking garage and being able to unlock Ben's cell. We end up looking into a note and we find out what this true thing is. This thing is codenamed Tyrant. Apparently, this thing was sent out by, from what I could guess, is the Umbrella Corporation to hunt down any witnesses of the Raccoon City incident, most likely to prevent them from leaking that it was Umbrella. So, people are on the internet are calling this thing Mr. X. So, yeah, we end up running into deciding that there's no time, and we end up making our way out. However, unfortunately, on our way out, those doors open, and we end up running into Mr. X again. As soon as we make our way to the parking garage, he busts through a wall to try and attempt to pretty much silence us. Thankfully here, Ada was able to save us by pretty much ramming him into the wall. That didn't kill him, so she just decided her other method was the best. Never mind. Okay, now he's for sure. We finally escaped the parking garage, and we end up making our way to where the sinkhole is. We end up running into a human going by the name of Kendo. Kendo decides that he doesn't know if he could trust our friend Leon and Ada. However, before things could get worse, his daughter shows herself. Ada points the gun at the girl, and Kendo decides to take the gun off of Leon, and point it at her. It is revealed that his daughter was infected, and he wasn't particularly too happy about that. They stated that she needed to be eliminated before she turned, but he didn't want to. Fast forward, we make our way through, and this is pretty much where we end up. What untold horrors await us in this episode? What the Leon, run! This is no time for lollygagging.
Get out of there!
Time to run! I see you. So you just have to wait and find out. For the record, there is still no face cam because, unfortunately, still, face cam would most likely lag. So I'm holding off on face cams for the time being. And I hadn't even edited the last video. I'll most likely edit it tomorrow on a weekend, because that's really when I'm gonna have the most. What the frick was that?
No chance. You're stuck with me to the end.
Ha. Alright, let's get out of here. Smells like,
you
what?
sure this is the right way?
Maybe. Maybe.
Unfortunately.
Huh? Hello?
Wait there.
Something making its rounds. What the f-
Oh, hell no!
Leon, run! This is no time for lollygagging.
Get out of there!
Time to run! What the frick? Woo!
Holy shit!
I don't want to become human shell! Woo! No! Leave me alone! Run, 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 run! Oh, jeez. Oh. Haha. Ugh. Whew. Okay,
Chew on that, you overgrown son of a bitch.
now, Leon, is that really what you want to call him? Oh, no, I would not disagree with you there. Where is she? That's the way... Hurry up! Get me out of here!
What the hell was...
Just get up here.
Let's make sure there was nothing else.
Can't say I didn't warn you.
You said the virus turned people into monsters, not reptiles.
Leon, you ran into dogs that were infected with the virus. What else did you expect? What, you think they were normal dogs with rabies? No, I think you're a little bit cuckoo crazy there.
I'm just impressed you made it in one piece.
Like, dude, the dogs were literally trying to eat you. What, you thought they were trying to scavenge for food? Also, really? You shot a dog in the head like twice. How the heck do you assume that it was just survived? You're so naive.
So let me get this straight. Umbrella sells monsters like that to who? Our military? Somebody else's?
They don't sell the monsters. They sell the viruses that make them. And Annette is who makes the viruses.
Annette's the one who makes the viruses? I severely doubt that.
Far more dangerous.
I won't lie, I severely doubt that she's the one who makes the viruses. I mean, you can argue that if you want. Okay, is there any lootations? Any lootations? Unfortunately, there is no loot. Oh, this is a save point. I don't think I need a save. Plus, I think we're getting ready to get into a point where saving is not really an option, so...
Definitely willing to
Identify yourself.
Annette Birkin.
She's who we're looking for?
Not much time. Need to dispose of it.
We're here for the G virus.
That's not gonna happen.
I'm warning you, Doctor.
Oh yeah?
Hey!
Stop!
Yeah, that definitely is...
Forget the G virus!
Yeah, I mean, that definitely seems fair.
Didn't expect that from a scientist.
What? The setting on fire, or her pulling out a gun?
Forget about me. Just
Because that
go.
seems like a normal scientist to me.
Stop her before she gets
Especially if you live in America.
I'm right outside the facility, in pursuit of Annette. If it's not on her, it must be in the nest.
Why did she burn the body? Was it heavily related to prevent it from being
Once
infected?
it's in hand, I'll call for extraction.
Like, she states that Annette stated that there's just not much time before what? I guess the thing would turn into another William?
Run, Annette.
Okay, so we need to get up there. Looks like we're gonna have to break in. How about that? Ooh, EMF. Okay, cool.
It's secret weapon time.
That's because she's really not meant to be a playable character, at least not a full playing character. She's meant to be just a character you're supposed to play for a segment. Uh-oh.
Bravo. Gonna burn me alive now.
You'll never get your filthy hands on the G.
I'm not the only one after it. You realize that?
And you won't die alone.
We need to make this quick. We need to make this quick before we get toasted. Come on.
That bitch knows what she's doing.
I mean, it's obvious because she's freaking smart.
Clearance confirmed. Your ID is authorized until October 1st. Please return before this date.
Not gonna happen.
Where do I need to go? Oh, this way. Okay. I mean, that's like, to be fair, I mean, we don't exactly know what we're doing either. I mean, plus also that's October 1st, you know, when the nuke gets sent out and absolutely, you know, kills everyone. Hello?
Enough with this cat and mouse game. The game is over. You lost. Tell me, is your husband still alive? Or did you kill him so you could take credit for G? Interesting theory. If you don't cooperate, I'll get a sample from the nest. Over my dead body. Where's Leon?
How about the fact that you just left him? So, duh. He ain't here. Like, I think that's pretty obvious why he isn't there. He's literally currently unconscious after being shot. Wakey wakey, Leon. We gotta get going. This will be a fun part, unfortunately. Because now this whole point is just me going through. I want to get loot, but I also don't want to spend half a day, hour, going around looting.
Damn it.
Alright. So I'll say that way is out of the
Ada?
question.
Where are you?
That was kind of, he put a coat there. What the frick? It's like it just started sprouting. Okay. Alright, well, I'm trying to think. I guess we do need to make our way back, I guess. Let's make our way back then. Okay. So, obviously, this is where we can save, obviously. We don't need to, though. We're just gonna continue. Here we go. Let's see, do this way. this? Pistol ammo? We like pistol ammo.
That's a pleasant smell.
I don't think you would really consider it a pleasant smell, but sure. So I don't think it really matters which way you go. I think it just... Ooh, we do like shoddy shells, don't we? So we just need to continue forward. And we head this way. I don't have a knife, and I figured out a way to actually take these things out a lot easier of what we're about to face. So let's climb up. There we go. What's this? Oh, it's a... What? Where'd you... I didn't even realize I had a grenade. I wasn't willing to get bit. Oops, wrong button. I didn't even realize I had that. That could, come in handy. Okay, so obviously loot. We need to get the treatment facility key. Okay, we need to head over here because we can always. Oh, it's locked. I think we actually need to go down that way then. No, that's a treatment only room. Close. So, you know what? You know what? No. Yep, yeah. Okay, anyway, I didn't really want to waste that key, though. Waste that shotgun shot. Okay, so we did need to come this way because it's the way we need to go. This whole segment's literally just going to be me going around to the sewers. That's literally all it is. What's this? Oh, combat knife. Perfect, perfect. We actually need that. Because I've actually found a way. Turns out there's a way to defeat these things a lot easier without having to worry about consumption of ammo. It turns out if you slash at the part, and all you gotta do is just let them attack you and just make sure you get out of the way. You're about to fight the things down here called, I think they're called, they call them G-adults.
Shit.
Oh. Ooh, high-grade gunpowder. Yes, we like those. I see you.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Oh, wait. Oh, jeez. What? You guys... Dude? Okay. So I did not really want to do that. I'm trying to, like, save the magnum shots for the final boss. I forgot that these things can be tough. Oh boy, aren't we just gonna have a great time? Great time. I am going to try my best to not waste all of my pistol ammo. My magnum ammo. I probably should store it for now, and I'm just gonna have to find a way to get around them without getting killed. This is just very, very frustrating.
Where'd she go?
Is there anything over here? Shotgun shells. I mean, that works. Oh, some loot in these. I think it was SCF. Okay, okay. Oh, we do like magnum shots. Might as well keep them around. Hello? Anyone here? Okay,
I like
there's...
the sound of that.
I don't either.
Come on. Ada.
Yay, we gotta go run all the way to the waste disposal room.
I'm coming, Ada.
With the if you hit them enough with the flamethrower, usually, or a few shots of the flame round, that's the only way to kill them. There's no other way. If you try and waste your bullets trying to, you just won't do anything. And if you do happen to get caught by them, make sure you have a knife or grenade or flashbang on hand. Once you have both on hand, you'll be all set and ready to go. We should really try and save this for the final boss. I think because we're on standard difficulty, the ammo amount goes from 30. I think the amount goes from 31 to around like maybe 15 to 16. Either way, I do want to try and save as much of it as I can. For the purpose, I just don't... For the purpose of me just not wanting to waste ammo. Again, this is the one exception to using this multiple times. But after that, we're going to store it and leave it. And try our best to look around Nest to try and find some more Magnum ammo. Like I said, this part's frustrating. Now, there's one more part that I actually think is going to be somewhat easy. And that is the next boss fight. And that is G Stage 2. And the boss fight on this one won't be too hard. It's actually pretty simple. This one, you actually don't really require really anything from here. You just need... You just need to make sure you stun him long enough until... Okay, so... And the bishop and queen aren't next to each other. So that is the bishop. Aren't next to each other, and the queen and rook are opposite of each other. So... We're going to look at where the rook is. So it looks like... Now, I think I've messed this up before. So technically, the queen needs to be right here. And the king needs to be right here. And then the bishop... Okay, so then that means we just need to switch the king and queen around. King and queen around. So this needs to be the queen. And the king. That should be it. Yeah. Took me a little bit less time. This game really does have like riddles. I won't lie. This game does focus heavily on some riddles. But when you get it all set up and used, you do get... Ooh, what's this? You know what? Yeah, we'll take... Well, yeah, we'll take it. Just in case. Because we actually just found this, which means we are like... Okay, I won't lie. We are like stacked up on heals right now. Just looking around real quick, make sure there's no loot. So we do need to enter that way. I just want to look around real quick to make sure there's, like, no loot at hand. Okay, so that way's locked. Alright, so there doesn't seem to be any loot. And here's actually a way you can apparently do this boss fight. Apparently, there's a way to do it. All you have to do is apparently first off hide in a specific area on the map, which is apparently right here. Apparently, William can't attack you here. I'm gonna test that theory. Okay, boom. There we go.
Jesus Christ!
Apparently all you gotta do is hide here. Apparently he won't be able to attack you here. Oh yeah, it looks like he can't. He actually genuinely can't reach here. Oh, okay, this isn't even a glitch. This is just... This isn't even a glitch. This is abuse of, This is just abuse of freaking mechanics. Alright, thank you.
It's still alive?
I mean, duh. Alright, so here's what you need to do with this part. So, you need to do one of two things. You can either damage him enough to where... Oh, jeez. I am cooked. So I just messed that up. Let me explain what I just did wrong. So, I messed up. I severely messed up. I just want to get through. Sweet. Okay, I might die here because I messed up. So. Yep. Okay, there's the second death. I messed up. I was supposed... Okay, so... Ow, already? What? Dude, that's not even fair. I could even hardly count as that as fair. Really? Yeah, no choice but to use my flamethrower.
Now I got you. Then I can use the crane.
So, okay. This is what you have to do. You can do one thing. You can damage him enough and then hit him with a crane once. Or, you can hit him You can hit with the crane twice. Ow. Okay, that's not gonna work. Maybe. Come on. Okay. Where am I? I still wanna die. Okay, I think I should just give up on that.
Let's do this.
Do I start that flashbang? I do not. Alright, that should be more than enough to kill him. Could be wrong. Let's find out. Yep. Alright. Save the rest of the flamethrower for the nest. Okay. So, little tip. And I'm gonna do my best to give you this tip. Only use... You can beat this part without having to waste ammo. You can technically just knife him multiple times, bait out attacks. And essentially what that's going to do for you is it's going to essentially...
Let's hope that's...
So we have the mag ammo, which we're actually going to make sure we use. Store yet again, just like we do with everything. We're going to store it. Because what that's going to do is that's going to save us a ton of ammo. And keeps us from accidentally using it a bunch of times.
Come on. Ada! Ada, where are you?
Over here!
Ada. I was getting worried there for a sec.
I can't get it out.
I don't know if I should,
Just do it. I can't walk like this.
Yes, you can, technically, but
Okay.
you're going to end up getting an infection.
Hold on.
I can do it myself.
Just relax, okay? So, what do we do now?
Get yourself out of here. While you still can.
I'm not just gonna leave you. Not like this.
You don't understand. The situation's worse than I thought.
You're not getting rid of me that easy. You protected me. Now it's my turn.
Didn't realize we were keeping score.
Keep score. I mean, that's a fair point. You technically weren't really
Don't push it, rookie.
technically keeping score,
Run out.
but
Watch your step.
You want to help? We have to get to the nest.
Nest?
Umbrella's lab, right beneath us. Net let it slip. That's where the virus samples are. You up for this?
Think I could fit it in my schedule.
I think I can fit it in my schedule.
We got work to do.
That's funny.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
The cable car will take us down to Nest. My wristband's our ticket to ride.
Nice. Where'd you get that?
Borrowed it. Anyway, we're almost there.
Borrowed it? BS. I severely doubt it. I literally played in your segment. You literally stole it from the man's dead body. Alright, so we store the rest of that. Hopefully we can find some more. I didn't really want to waste all them bullets. I didn't really want to waste all those bullets just to...
This damn leg.
Let me carry you.
No. That only make me feel worse.
You know what? Fair point. Fair point. That would definitely probably make you feel worse. It'll just make you... It won't make you feel worse. It'll just make you feel embarrassed.
How's the shoulder?
Worse than it looks.
What a pair. Both got one foot in the grave.
I wouldn't say we both got a foot in the grave. We both just end up having an injury that pretty much can't be, you know, healed. Anyway, I think I'll end it off at the nest part where I can find a safe room. I always try and end them off in a safe room.
That should take us where we need to go.
So, for the record, we have no pistol, no shotgun. We're cooked.
Here we are.
Which means, before we can do anything, we have to go around getting loot for the flamethrower. One of them is like a controlled... It was like a fuel gauge or something. I think it's supposed to control and do a more stream-like. Like a more like straight, precise shot of the flamethrower.
Do not exit until the final destination.
Well, not like we can exit, robot, because you know this is a this doesn't even look like a cable car. This literally just looks like a smaller version of a train.
Wait for the FBI to raid Umbrella headquarters and take those bastards to justice.
I agree, but to be clear, you're not working in official capacity. This is a federal case. Once we get the G-Virus, I'm back on my own. Hey, Leon. Trust me?
I mean, I've played the other Resident Evil games, and I already know who she truly is.
Trust me?
Honestly, if I didn't, you'd probably be dead.
Right.
I thought I might need your help, and I was right. If you can secure the G-Virus, I can make sure what happened in Raccoon City never happens again.
Ada.
But of course, for those who've never played the game, they don't know who she is.
I don't have the authority.
Look at me. I'm a liability now. If I'm gonna finish this case, you're the last hope I've got.
I'm not just gonna leave you here. But what if you're attacked? What if you need help?
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
I'm contemplating whether I should keep including these cutscenes or not, because some of these things are hecka long.
I got plenty to live for. Trust me.
Now, arriving at Nest.
Like, I really am thinking, should I really be continuing to include these cutscenes? These things just get way too long. But then again...
Please, we don't have much time. You're gonna need this.
But then again, it includes plot, stuff that we genuinely need.
Okay.
So, we'll keep that for now.
Leon. Counting on you.
I know.
Hold on. Okay, so get to a save room. Sir, okay, hold on, let's look around. Because remember, we're gonna need these loot. I should also make sure I stock up on shotgun bullets, because, unfortunately, we will meet an old friend. Alright, so if it's blue, it should tell you, yeah, blue means searched completely, red means you did not.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open.
This is actually a safety reason that most of these doors have malfunctions, where they, like, the door malfunction. Door mechanics start to fail, and it causes them to, you know, to do that.
Welcome to Nest.
Alright, so before we do save it, let's go see if there's anything useful in here. Anything useful? Oh, shotgun bullets. We love shotgun bullets. We should store the flamethrower, because like I said, although I don't think I should store it, because I think we will be running into those things. I think it's like... I think it's like in area 2 is when we run into them. And the only reason why I say I need to save the ammo is because... Trust me, dealing with those things are a nightmare. Trust me. Alright, so... We'll keep the flamethrower out for the time being, just in case we are probably going to need a ton of heals. Well, anything that only heals you. These don't count, because they're literally just, alright, we're gonna go ahead and save, and, yeah. Yet another successful run.